I want to be honest with you. Most of the people who are living on this planet are settling. They're settling for a life that was given to them. They're settling for a life that they were taught that they were supposed to have. They're settling for choices that they made years ago. They're settling for responsibilities given to them and hoisted upon them by other people. They're settling for a life that they believe should make them happy. And guess what? For most of those people, it feels perfectly acceptable. They accept their lot. It feels fine to them. They don't mind settling. It's easier. It's easier to settle than to live your life deeply and truly you. So, if you don't want to settle, if you can't settle, if you don't want to settle for good enough, for perfectly fine, for looks shiny and wonderful on the outside, but inside feels all wrong, if you don't want to settle for being bored, for being uninspired, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you that you don't feel like you can fit into the mold, any of the molds that have been given to you, any of those choices presented to you by your life so far. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And in fact, there is something quite extraordinary about you. You are extraordinary. And I know this because I am you. For so many years, I lived a life that I thought should make me happy. And I wondered, what is wrong with me? That I'm not happy with this life, that on the outside looks perfectly fine and acceptable. And I just couldn't figure it out. And so for many years, I really thought there was something wrong with me, that I just didn't fit in and I would never find my place. But guess what? Like you, I was extraordinary. I needed to create my own path. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. It does. It comes from deep within, that deep desire, that yearning to live your life real, to be you, to find you. It does take a lot of courage, a lot of passion, and so much commitment, because the road there winds. But guess what? Life does not follow a straight and narrow path. It doesn't. It winds and it curves and it takes loops. And so go and find you and be extraordinary. It doesn't matter how long it has taken you to get here. It doesn't matter how many loops you've already done. It so doesn't matter. What matters now is the present moment. The present moment of knowing you cannot settle any longer, that you are ready to be courageous. It does take a lot of courage, it does. And you might be wondering, can I do this? Do I have it in me? Can I really create my own path? How do I even do that, right? It's scary, but guess what? If you're already I'm telling you right now that you are extraordinary just by wanting to take this other path, just by feeling, just by not being willing to settle. You are so ready. You are so ready. You already are extraordinary. You don't need to become extraordinary. You already are to live that life. So take that winding path. Start digging out your own path. And yes, there will be challenges, but what in life that is not amazing is also not challenging. I'm telling you now, to the life that you find for yourself, the life that you start living that is you, is going to be so extraordinary because you are extraordinary. And so finally, those two, your life and you, will meet. I am so excited for you to take that winding journey. My name is Charlotte Alea, and you can find me at dreamintuition.com.